Welcome back to the Running Thoughts podcast. I'm Will Chennis.
I'm Steven Sanchez.
I'm Tommy McCarthy.
And I'm Colin Casso.
And our first topic of the day is tiny homes.
Are they good? Do you like tiny homes or do you not like tiny homes?
I like the concept of tiny homes. I don't know if I would live in one full time.
I like the idea of it, like how like everything has a multi-use. Like there used to be a show on TLC called Tiny Home Living. And there's like this person that had like a bed, but underneath the bed was like there's like a refrigerator and something else. So it was like for the storage aspect. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're mostly like 2-level, like little trailer homes.
Yeah.
I find them kind of cool. I like the design because people get really creative with only like 600 square feet of space, which is, in retrospect, not really that big. It's not where like you can put your arms out and touch either side of like the wall, but laterally, but it's not that big.
Cool concept, but I wouldn't live in one.
Why?
I think I would get claustrophobic. I don't know.
I want space. That's it.
Big house for you?
Always.
No, not big house. Just an average size house. I feel like big, I wouldn't know what to do with all of it.
Yeah, but
Like, you can only have so many certain types of rooms.
You can have an enchantment room.
Can you now?
Well, you can go anywhere across like the United States though, in a tiny home since it's on wheels most of the time. You can just take your truck and move it around.
That is true. A normal house, it's stationed.
No.
Yeah.
But like, at that point, I might just get like, actually. No.
I'm sorry, the viewers want you to speak up.
Y'all ever seen the movie Up? Like that kind of house?
That's
that your
an average,
fantasy, like,
that's
house?
an average sized house.
Yeah, that's an average.
Have some balloons. Is that what you want to
Dude, yeah. House in the sky.
You should do a Mr. Beast thing where you like tie yourself to 1,000 balloons and see if you can fly.
I
Dude.
bought 20,000 mini tiny
He's gonna
houses.
end up doing that one day. He's gonna be like, house to the sky. Like 20 million balloons. One laser. It's gonna happen.
You think anyone's actually done that though?
No. Well, because I don't think balloons can support a
Yeah,
house.
helium can't move an entire
Yeah.
2-story house.
We'll just get enough of it and then maybe. I mean,
Dude,
Just-
it could probably carry one of those kids' playground houses. Like
Those
the
are really
small
small.
ones.
Those are
I would
could,
just
though.
do it for the
I don't
joke.
think it could.
I bet it could.
I bet it could. If you get enough balloons, bro.
I don't know.
You could probably lift a person with balloons. 'Cause I'm not-
Yeah, a small child probably. You need a small child with balloons.
I can move you with balloons. I'm just gonna get like 30,000 balloons and tie
Where
it
you
to
get
you.
30,000 balloons?
From the balloon factory. I don't know.
I want them all pink. I want all pink balloons. for
That's a
everyone.
lot of dye, man.
A lot of that.
I don't know.
I feel like Mr. Beast is definitely the guy who, like, not the shape of YouTube now, but he's definitely a good influencer of YouTube right now.
I think he's gonna die. He's gonna die soon though. Not like die on YouTube.
Is he
Financially.
die in real life?
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
not in real life. But
Financially.
Nah, he's probably not gonna die unless he's like involved in like controversy or something like that. But nah, he's probably gonna be fine for the
I want to
next
know how
few
much money he makes.
I'll look it
Yeah,
up.
'cause
I'll look it up.
Dude, he donates like
He
80,000.
donates and then he has like challenges where people compete for like
Yeah.
$100,000 or like a Tesla or something.
Like they rented a Six Flags park for like a day, I think.
That's at least a lot of money.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
probably
that's
like
a lot of money.
a couple thousand, maybe.
Couple.
Yeah, probably.
He makes 15 million a year. 40,000 per day.
15 million.
40 grand a day. Jeez.
That is insane. Is it all from like ad revenue or something or
And like
sponsorships?
sponsors too.
Bro, you know what I'm doing when I get home?
Have you heard of Honey?
The
free
Have
web
you heard
browsing
of
app?
Honey?
Not sponsored by Honey. But Honey, if you would like to sponsor, we're more than welcome.
What was that sticker app that he was promoting for like a whole year?
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that.
I'll look
Dude, what's it? I gotta look this up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Mr. Beast sticker app.
Anything?
Quid.
Quid.
Yo,
That's what it was.
Quid sponsors.
Quid. We'll take some stickers.
I might download Quid, bro.
If you download Quid now, you can. There was no point of downloading that app, was there?
Send
I'm
your
downloading it
favorite
right now. I'll
stickers
give you
to
the
all
full
of your
in-depth review of it.
The full depth of Quid, right here on the Running Thoughts podcast.
Dude. Alright.
15 million a year though. That's
What would you do with 15 million a year?
I would probably buy a mansion. That's it. You probably. I don't know what he
I'd
lives
buy
in.
a lot of fruit roll-ups.
I wouldn't buy a mansion. I would buy.
Colin's hat on.
I buy a lot of like
damn.
gumball machines. I buy a lot of gum.
I wouldn't buy a big house. I'd buy multiple small houses around the country.
That's not gonna help. For anyone who can't see, Tommy is huddled around the spacesuit he has with
I'm cold.
Colin's hat on.
It looks like he's from the movie Ice Age.
With
It's a little squirrel.
With nothing but a white t-shirt and gray track pants. He is frigid cold in a basement of 80 degrees.
Dude, it's like less than 80. It's like 15.
Not even, but
I need-
okay.
This is where we record the Running Thoughts podcast in Tommy McCarthy's basement.
Yeah, they're gonna come get us, bro.
Cold.
I soon to be moving to bigger and better.
We're
things.
finding a new location currently.
We're renting out a building.
Yeah, our budget's around 17 million.
I gotta sign up with my email. Dude.
Yo, but you get a free Hello Kitty sticker when you sign up.
Dude, are you actually using Quid right now?
Yeah.
Where are you born?
Change. You don't get the Hello Kitty one anymore.
Enter your email. Okay.
I don't know. 15 million. Definitely a car and a house. That's it.
Yeah, probably a car, house, and then like food.
House at the Cape.
Not the Cape.
I would go so many other places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're buying a bunch of small homes.
Yeah.
What are you
Like
gonna do with
average size homes across the country.
I'll get a
Well, it changes.
If I had 15 million, I could do whatever I
It
want.
changes from state to
And he's
state.
making that per year. So in 5 years, I'm gonna have so much money.
Real estate doesn't. If you buy a house that's worth $300,000, it's got to skyrocket to $1 million by the end of the year. Unless for some other reason, like the community drastically changes.
I don't know. That's what I would do.
I wouldn't spend it all though. I would definitely save some.
Yeah.
I would too. Oh, I mean, what car and house am I buying for 15 million?
15 Teslas and 15 houses.
I don't think a Tesla is $1 million.
You could probably spec out one to be $1 million.
We should donate space heaters to homeless people. Like, this is like a necessity.
But it's electricity.
Wait,
like-
how? What are they?
How
Never
are they
mind.
gonna
I'm not
float?
gonna say anything.
If there's outlets outside of buildings, they can like.
Well, there's homeless
they have
shelters.
heat.
There's not just.
Well, yeah, I know. That's
Everyone
what
lives on the
I'm
street.
saying. Like,
But the
that's-
homeless shelters have heat.
Yeah. It's not like they're big warehouses like Walmart.
Well, I'm just saying, if I had nothing, I'd say one things I would choose is a space heater. Like, this thing is
Not
big.
food, not clothes.
Dude,
just space
you know you
heaters.
can get an HVAC system in
It's
your
one of
house, so
them.
you can do the same thing.
HVAC. Are you central air?
Just getting a central air heating system or whatever, or a furnace that heats the house.
All right, I gotta open 5 packs.
Will you pull a Mr. Beast sticker?
I'm opening. I don't even a Marvels thing. I think right now.
No, there's definitely more ways to donate to the homeless than just a space
Space
heater.
heater.
Yeah. If you had $15 million,
I'd rather give someone money than a space heater.
you gotta buy someone one space heater for an entire shelter.
Maybe. It's just like 40 people around a space heater.
That's awful.
Yo,
That's awful.
Yesterday we donated food. I don't
Yeah.
know where it's going though.
The food pantry.
what?
The Franklin Food Pantry.
Oh yeah, is that the canned goods thing that you were
Yeah.
talking
Yep.
I don't know. There's gotta be more ways to donate than just donating one space heater the size of an Xbox.
Dude, how
Two
much are these
Xboxes.
Yeah, two
These
Xboxes
things,
taped
I'm
together.
guessing these things.
He turned the space heater off.
I'm guessing these things are like $40 each.
Not even $40.
It's probably like 20. It's $19.99 probably.
Yeah, it probably jacks up your electric bill too, since how much electricity you use. Not saying it's bad, but you can.
What if I am saying it's bad? But
Well, you can just eliminate that by having a bunch of blankets in your house.
Yeah, but why don't we donate blankets then?
What's better, space heater or blankets?
Blankets.
I'm alright. So
Big blanket boy.
I am a
Big
big
sock
I am a
boy.
big blanket guy as well.
Tom.
But when I have a blanket, I have to have a fan on.
I'm,
like a cool air fan.
I have to have window open with fan.
Here's my thing. I only use a blanket, or I only bundle up if I have my AC on, or if it's cold. If it's like cold, like 30 to 20 degree weather, I open my window and I bundle up. That's the best feeling.
That is the best.
Or if it's summer and it's way too hot, I put in AC, max, like I make it as cold as possible, and then I do it.
I'm not a huge window open guy. I only do it during the summer.
I don't like windows because creepy guys come into my house.
Excuse
Like
me.
moths,
The
like
moths-
moths hide in my lamp, and I'm like, they like scare me. While
They
I'm
love
sleeping.
lamps.
Beans.
I just hear like a little flutter. I'm like, dude. Like
Moths get big, dude. Those
Dude,
things are big.
there's a massive white one, like the size of like this. And like it was
a
huge.
finger circle.
Yeah, finger circle. That's a description. All right. There's something else I want to talk about. I was talking to one of my friends about this. So we were thinking if time travel was a thing, like you can go to any time. What time would you go to? I would say probably 1950s, because they have some sort of technology there. And the food, everything is like cheap, and it's like decent food. Like you could actually
Well,
live there.
Cheap back then. It's the same.
What do you mean?
You're saying it was cheap, but like back then it was like, probably expensive.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like
but
the
that's
thing
what
is,
it
if
is.
you're time traveling and you got like all this money, it's nothing to you. And
yeah,
you
but
could.
your money would change though, because you went from.
That's true. Well, if you time travel, would you remember anything from the future?
Yeah, because you're the time traveler.
So yeah, you can just. So you can pretty much become rich. Like before I would go, I'll probably find out
okay.
every single like sports event or like horse racing event, and then I'll go into like betting, and I would pretty much win everything. Like that's overpowered.
I'd probably go to the Roaring '20s. I feel like before the Great Depression, because that's definitely one of the best times American history's been.
I wouldn't go like before 1900s, because that does not seem like a pleasant time to live.
600
Me
BC.
and rice pudding every day. That's my favorite.
I would say between 1950s to 1980s. I'd say.
Yeah, I would do the 80s if I had to go back in time.
Yeah.
I would do the 80s.
I want to do like a time that's like completely different from now.
Could you go in the future from 2019 to like 2037?
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably not gonna be any different. It's probably gonna be the same, or like close to the same.
I say it's gonna be way different.
Yeah, we're not.
Everything's.
People-
I say Apple crashes.
Dude, people
Apple's
expect
gone.
flying
Yeah.
cars, but guess what? People expected flying cars in 1980, and guess what? Do you see any flying cars?
Not yet.
Not yet.
They're on the
Oh
works
my-
of it.
I think if flying cars were to happen, give it like, not 50 years. I'd say like 20 years.
I don't like the concept cars that are coming out like now, because they're all just like built for just like autonomous driving, not actual driving. Like the cabin's like completely open. There's like a steering wheel and then there's like 5 seats.
Isn't autonomous driving taking the whole point away of driving?
Yeah, it's supposed to be considered a luxury driving item, where, it's you don't have to like stress or worry when you drive. You just drive all the time. The car just does it for you, which I guess because like if you're
That's
rich,
just I wouldn't want to self-driving.
well,
car,
if you're
but-
rich, you want to be driven around all the time because you're
You don't want to be
uh,
liable
and
for driving.
you're an upper class type of person. You don't have to drive.
Yeah.
But I think in the future we're probably it's gonna change a lot.
Do you want it to change?
Yes, I like change. Actually, no, I don't like change at
Well,
all.
we haven't really experienced change yet. We're only.
I guess I would have to experience it for myself to see what
I don't like
self-driving
change.
was like.
Well, self-autonomous driving probably.
When you think of a car, you think of
Tesla
yourself
does
driving.
that. Dude, Tesla can park by itself.
Yeah,
A lot of
it can
cars
come
can.
to you as well. Like,
I
you
think,
can park.
dude, I looked up videos. I think it can self-drive up to like, wait, let me see. Self-driving Tesla.
I mean, it is a nice feature to have when you're on the road for a long time and you had a long day. You just want the car to drive for you. But I don't know about driving all the time because people have like insecurities of that happening all the time, where it's like people have fear of roller coasters because they're not in control. I don't know if I would like it because I'm not in control, like to tell the car what to do in certain situations.
I think you can drive up to 25 miles.
That's it.
That's it.
There's no way. It's nothing more.
If you
Comments say 200 miles of self-driving on a Tesla.
Well, you gotta remember its range is probably only like 250 with battery.
oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I wouldn't trust that though.
Yeah, I don't know, because you're relying on a complete computer to drive for you. Computers.
Then they should just make all cars self-driving then.
That's the problem.
Well, you can't.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, and plus, like, I think the Model 3 is like the base entry model, and that's like $37,000, like for the lowest trim.
I'm calling it. In like 50 years, all of the cars are going to be self-driving, and like all of it's going to be computer-based.
Probably.
I don't want that to happen. I want to drive.
Well, yeah, you're still gonna be able to drive a car. It's not like they're gonna get rid of all cars that drive them, like you can manually drive.
I know, right?
I think that change in the future will probably be better for driving. It might make people safer. Like we have lane keep assist, blind spot warnings, all that stuff, parking sensors. But it's probably gonna get to a point where it's like the computer's just gonna do it all. And now we have transmissions in cars that is all run by a computer, not like an actual gearbox, which is still taking away from the driving experience.
Well, yeah, that happened. Remember, like I assume that's what happened. People felt scared when automatics came out, but look how easy it made life. I guess.
Well, yeah, because people went from controlling the engine to now letting a variable shift lever or gearbox decide what gear it should be in, going up or down a hill or through a corner or something.
True.
But automatic is now considered like luxury in some places, where in America it's just like a standard thing to have. And manuals now are very rare to see. They're practically anti-theft because most people don't even know how to drive a manual car anymore. Most like millennial people, I would say, probably.
True.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm not doing indoor track this year.
You gotta get closer.
Oh, well, I'm not doing indoor this year because I can't physically.
Why can't you physically?
Because I have to do driver's ed, and it's on Wednesdays. It's 6 to 9, and that's like near the end of meets. And that's like too much for me, so I gotta skip it, which I'm fine with. I was originally thinking about not doing it, but
I'm still on the fence for doing it.
I think you should, Will.
What?
I think you should.
What are the benefits of doing indoor
You're not bored during the winter.
at Uxbridge High School?
It keeps you busy in a way. That's the way I think of it, and especially indoor.
I'll say the worst thing about it
It's
is
so. There's no stress either.
Yeah, it's not like cross country. Cross country's a grind. This is more just
Nah,
like,
yeah, it's more laid back, more chill.
it's like 2 long runs in a week, and then like the rest is like going to the woods and throw snowballs.
Yep.
And go on.
Dude.
It's like two long runs and then literally all speed workouts.
I'm gonna miss out on ice hockey
Not
this
really.
year.
And the speed workouts aren't much.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
not
half of
stressful.
what cross country is.
No ice hockey on the pond.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you think I could sign up late once I'm done with driver's ed, or do you think? It will?
How late is late?
Well, here's the thing. Starts November 18th for 5 weeks. So.
You're already halfway through the indoor season.
So yeah, there's literally no point. Because I'm missing Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't know why they couldn't have made it like either during the weekend or not.
You gotta
on
remember it's a
Wednesdays.
teacher that's teaching it. And the teacher doesn't want to.
Yeah, it's true, I guess. But I have to. I got to do that. It's either that or I have fun in indoor. Worst thing about indoor by far is the small track in Northridge. Like taking so many loops around the track is so bad.
If you do short distances, it's good to
Yeah, but like I'm thinking about miles and 2 miles. That is the worst.
How many laps is a 2 mile?
24.
24 at
No
North.
way.
No, 26 at Northbridge, 24 at Tantasco.
Yeah. and mile is like 12 to 13.
That's actually insane.
I know it's
Huh.
bad.
Wow.
And like the worst part is that in Northbridge, you get like your throat becomes like so inflamed or something like I don't know how to explain it.
It becomes destroyed.
Yeah,
This
your,
is-
throat
you
your
have
throat
this
becomes
cough
destroyed from the
afterwards.
air.
You guys aren't really helping those cases.
Yeah. I heard. Wait, what's the case with Reggie? I heard that's like every weekend.
It's not every week.
It's not even.
It's maybe every other. If that, it's
Probably like every 3 weeks.
I say you go there 3 times.
Yeah.
Winterfest,
We might not be going to Winterfest, so maybe twice.
relays,
Relays or
relays, and then divisionals.
That's it.
Maybe another meet
And then states if that.
if you make it. But
No, divisionals is in
divisionals is in Reggie. Districts is not in Reggie.
There you go. There's 2. We're going to probably.
It's like we're in D5, I think.
No, D2.
D2 would be like no.
You're D1.
Yeah. Wolves.
I like the sound of outdoor track in the summer better than, or the spring than indoor track. I'm not a huge winter fan. I don't like winter at all.
That's the
I
reason
hate
why
the
I do
cold.
indoor. Because if I can, then I can't do anything.
It's just winter's horrible.
Winter is awesome.
It's-
Winter's my
Winter's the
favorite
worst.
season.
Winter is the worst
No,
month of all
I don't
time.
like winter.
Not
Winter.
month.
Dude, winter is
Season.
garbage. Like
It is awful.
when going in the snow, I'd say the worst feeling about walking in snow is when your sock is too low and the snow hits your ankle, and then you feel like you get frostbite and your whole leg. Like that's the worst.
I hate the crunching of snow. I hate that sound so much.
I love it. I actually love it.
That's why I love outdoor because it's hot. You like sit on the turf for like 20 minutes and we just
Not even.
Yeah.
It's usually like an
The
hour.
problem with you not doing indoor and then going to outdoor is like that's a big break of you doing nothing.
I know. That's gonna suck for me though. Because if me and Will don't do indoor, that's gonna be like we're gonna be so out of shape for outdoor. And that's the thing. I gotta motivate myself to run during that time period, which I'll try to. But we'll see.
You know the outcome.
Because I said I
Yeah,
was
we know
gonna,
the outcome of that.
I said I was gonna run during the summer, and guess what happened? I ran twice during the summer.
Hey, at least you ran over the summer.
Dude, at least I
you
ran
could say.
over. Yeah, at least I did. But, I mean,
There's something more depressing to me than looking outside in the winter and seeing the white blinding snow. Like
Yeah,
it's
That's like
horrible.
the best.
Like you
feeling.
you walk around your house and you look outside for 2
And then
seconds.
like you look
blinded.
around your house, it's just blue.
Yeah.
Like
and then you have to go to school still.
Yeah, you get flashbang, and then
Yeah.
every time it snows during the weekday, you're praying for a snow day.
Did everyone notice the extra hour of sleep today?
Yeah, I did.
The what?
Extra hour of sleep today.
I did not know.
Yeah, it was. There was an extra hour.
So what time did you wake up with?
Probably around 8.
I woke up.
Technically, you woke up around 9.
I woke
Yeah.
up at 6.
I was going in my car and I looked at like my phone, like one of the house phones. It said like 9:58. I'm like, I'm gonna be so late now. I'm like, oh wait, we got an extra hour. But I hate the winter. It's so bad,
Yeah.
and it's
Dude.
cold all the time.
If we
There's
don't get
nothing
snow
but-
days this year, I'm not gonna be happy about that.
Snow days is like the best.
we
It's
didn't.
so
We only
fun.
had one last
We
year.
had one but the thing is, we ended early. That's like the good part about it. But I would like snow days.
I don't like snow days at all.
Because
I'm 50-50 on it.
here's the thing.
I love snow days, but I want to get out early.
But you gotta shovel too, though. That's like the bad part.
Shoveling
It's
is
awesome.
horrible. No. Mm-mm.
Because, well, here's the thing. Here's what I usually do. Because I have a long driveway, and then I have a deck. So normally, me and Andrew have to shovel the deck, but Andrew's not here anymore. So now I'm the man, and I gotta shovel it.
He's the man.
I gotta do it. My dad is normally working on weekdays, so he's not there. So it's just me and my mom. And my mom doesn't shovel. No offense, mom, but she doesn't shovel that often. So it's mainly
Just blaming his mom.
it's mainly the guys doing the shoveling. So I'm gonna be doing the deck, and then we order a plow.
I plow settings. I couldn't do it for plows. we have a snowblower. Do you use a plow? Because you have trucks and
My
you,
dad plays.
I use the shovel and the snowblower. And the snowblower.
I
have
cannot
snowboard
shovel
and
that
shit.
whole driveway.
snowblowers I hate.
I would never
Really?
do that.
I just don't like the snow in general. Because like I put on 50 pounds of clothing, think it's like freezing, and then like not even 5 minutes in, I'm sweating, and I have to like open everything up.
That's true.
And then it's like, it's horrible. I hate the snow.
Just love the snow.
I don't mind shoveling as much. It's just like
And then it gets to a point where it's like it gets a little bit warm during the day, and then you have all that slush, and it gets in the car. And
I was
it
just
just
gonna
looks
say when it
horrible.
hits springtime, it's all melting.
Oh,
The slush on the
my
road.
That's what I that's the only aspect I don't like.
It's the
slush.
worst
I
part.
hate slush.
It's so
When
gross.
snow is like dirty, it just looks disgusting.
Yeah,
to
like
me.
the gray snow downtown.
Yeah, it just.
Oh,
ugh.
Because they put an over amount of salt everywhere.
This town loves salt.
It's
They just cannot get
everywhere.
enough salt in this town. Have you ever seen a truck going down the street? Like, there's so much salt, it just like it comes out of the crevices of the truck. It's not even like coming out properly. And then sometimes when it snows, some people don't know how to like properly drive. So there's the people who drive like it was just a normal day, and then they brake, and it takes so much longer to brake. It's just horrible. I hate the winter time so much.
Like winter.
I don't like layering.
Worst part.
I like sweatshirt season right now. I love sweatshirts, but like I won't wear like I used to, because I hated wearing coats, like back in elementary school. Because I don't know why. I just
I
thought
used
that
to too.
coats-
I didn't like coats.
I just thought like
I didn't
coats-
either. I rather wear a sweatshirt.
I thought coats looked so stupid. Like when I wore a coat inside, I'm like, man, I look really dumb right now. So what I would do is, here's my technique: 2 sweatshirts, 2 long sleeve shirts, and a sweatshirt, and that would just keep me warm. And then
Wait, what?
Yeah, say it again.
I would layer up. So I would wear 2 t-shirts, 2 long sleeve t-shirts, on top of the 2 t-shirts, and a sweatshirt.
To
And
school.
then
You
to
must have been
school.
looking huge in
To
the
school,
picture.
yeah. I looked so buff, dude. I was massive. So, and then the pants, I wore two sweatpants.
Wow, 2
Yeah.
sweatpants. That's pretty good.
I know, and I was packing. Like I was,
Well, you lived in Maryland. Maryland gets pretty cool.
dude. Nah, Maryland is weird. Dude. So summer, it's always humid. It's not even like hot there. It's just humid all the time. The winter there, I remember we had a blizzard. I think
Or 1 inch.
what? We
That
had
joke didn't fire.
that was in 2010. We had a blizzard. But it's nice for snow days though because they close on like 1 inch. Like any snow that we get, like if we get barely any snow, they just close.
Yeah.
South Carolina, they had a dusting to 1 inch and they closed the streets for 2 days.
Yeah, Philadelphia, 2 days.
Yeah.
Philadelphia has that same system.
Yeah.
Philadelphia and Atlanta have the same systems, where they just can't handle it anymore.
Because they don't have the equipment for it.
Yeah, Boston, baby, we have all the equipment. It's horrible. Like, I wish. I don't wish for a snow day every time, but meteorologist Queso over here, he is our go-to guy for when we predict the snow day.
I'm usually wrong, but I like to
I
act like
don't
I'm
think
right.
you're ever right.
Ah,
Didn't you call it
Dude,
snow day?
calculator.
Yeah,
Use it.
You used to have a snow day calculator, and it was like in the like 1 percentile, and you were like snow day, snow day, snow day, and we did, there was no snow.
And yeah, we had 1 snow day. And guess
It was
what
for
I did?
pity. It was purely out of
I
pity.
shoveled that whole day. It was the worst.
It wasn't even that bad that day.
I hate shoveling so much.
Or we had the 2-hour delays. I don't like 2-hour delays.
I don't either.
I like those. I'd rather those because it counts as a school day and there's only 4 hours left in the day.
Here's my plan.
That's
alright?
good. I like those.
Depends
Here's,
what blocks I miss and how.
Well,
I don't
they
really
don't.
care.
The thing they used to do in middle school was you missed the first 2 blocks. But in the high school now, you have to do all your blocks in a shortened time period, and sometimes that doesn't work for like a teacher's curriculum that day. Because if it's like a Tuesday and they have like something planned, you only have about 35 minutes to get it executed. I don't feel like that's enough time. I feel like they just should
I'd rather just miss the first
bite
2
the
blocks.
bullet and do 4 blocks.
What for? What?
For like 2-hour delays.
2 hour delays. We had like one of those last year. Dude, if I own a house, here's my plan. I don't know if this would work or not, but I would. That's why I would hope to get a short driveway so that I don't have to shovel anything. But I would get a tarp, put it over the driveway. So when it
Imagine
snows,
pulling that tarp.
like
Do you know
You
how
know,
much
snow
weight-
weighs a lot.
Yeah.
You'd
That's
have to
no
have a
way.
truck.
Right? No, like fluffy
But,
snow, like light, dry snow.
Yeah,
Snow's
if
very
it's
dry.
wet snow, then you're not gonna be able to pull it.
But heavy wet snow.
No, even just snow is pretty heavy. Imagine cutting out a section of this driveway and then pulling it with like a foot of snow.
Depends what type of snow it is.
No.
You get the lightest, fluffiest, driest snow.
Okay, what was your plan, Tom?
I'm gonna like put a tarp over the driveway and then I pull it over and then boom, all the snow's gone.
Yeah, but then you still have to move that
You have
snow.
to shovel the snow off the
Yeah.
tarp.
What do you mean?
Do you know how much that weighs?
You'd have to have a truck to pull.
All right, so here's your driveway.
You have to
Or-
put the
or
truck
wait,
outside the driveway.
like- What if you can like fold the tarp into like a box and then you like get like a truck and then you pull it out?
You couldn't do that.
I would
don't
like
think
to
I
see
would.
this happen.
Yeah, I would.
That would be
Next
sick.
snow day, this is what you're doing.
Yeah, we're gonna engineer a way to put snow in a box and then move it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll just get a heated driveway.
That's a thing. They make those.
Yeah, they make heated driveways. Heated. Here's the best invention ever. Heated floor in a bath.
They have those.
My
Those are
grandmother has
so.
that.
Just whoever came up with that.
I don't own one.
It was so generic of an idea, but
Does
it's
it take
so
a long time to heat up though?
It's because the coils have to like be regulated to not like burn. So, and there's so many like relays and sensors that make sure that doesn't happen. But the tarp idea, that's
I don't know if that would work. Now I'm thinking about it.
pulling all that's I don't know.
If it was fluffy, it would be good.
You'd be the best neighbor ever though, just handing out tarps all the time.
Dude, yeah. Imagine they should
We
have
donate
that.
tarps now.
They should have.
the
They,
blankets we donate.
they should have
tarps.
driveway boxes for snow days. You put like tarp box. You put it on the
It's like a
driveway.
it's a snow day
And then you
starter
pull
kit.
it out,
Shovels,
and
tarps,
you pull it out
sleds.
when it's done snowing, and then boom, all the snow is gone, just like that. You
It's
can
like
get,
got junk. You
you
have a
could get-
dumpster in your driveway.
You can get a 2 hour. You can get a 2 hour job done in
Yo,
30 seconds.
during snow days, I feel like we should make a business of shoveling people's like driveways. We can
Dude,
make serious money out of it.
But here's the thing.
I'm doing it.
What
but
driveways
Once you
am I
start,
gonna shovel?
once you start and you get like 20 driveways, you're all in. You can't.
I know.
You can't
Well,
stop.
here's the
I
thing.
can-
I am down to do that.
I
No,
can
we have
sled
to have
down
a
the road.
fast shoveling time though.
I can
can't-
shovel fast.
That's easy.
I like shoveling. Personally,
yeah,
I like
like
shoveling.
shoveling. So like, you
Yo.
have 4 people,
If we had a truck, we
My
could
dad
get
has
snow
so many
day
trucks,
of
dude.
the
and you could drive.
In December, I can
He would be. I wouldn't trust myself driving.
I have to drive those trucks too because I'm part of the company.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not trusting myself anymore.
And there's an orange truck that I can drive.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't shovel.
The rust buck.
I can't shovel houses here because I have no like neighbors. So.
yeah,
and
you don't live in the
All
best
mine
city.
is Murphy's Way and Holbrook.
You know what I would love
There's
to
a ton.
try?
In that new development, there's a ton.
Dude, I'm so down to shovels. All right, but like,
I know
How
what
much
I'm
do we
doing.
charge?
what if
now.
there's not a snow day and you still get 3 inches of snow?
I would love to
still
sled
shovel?
down my road though.
We have school.
You wake up early.
All right.
Yo, should one day I should try sledding down my road when it's like.
You die. Actually,
Imagine
Far
mine
enough
down
to-
my
You're
road.
swerving to the other way. It's over for you. I'm sorry.
You're
It's
not
like-
stopping.
Sled's
That's
not
like
a track.
long sledding. I would go so fast.
Just like a
down
tractor
that road.
trailer coming down the road.
I used to do that with a skateboard down my Maryland driveway.
I was thinking of restoring old things, like if you find something online. That's
We get like old space heaters and we restore them.
No.
Not something you make $10 profit.
Nah, like a computer.
I was thinking like something like really broken, and like you fix it and like detail it and then sell it.
I was watching this guy.
I kinda like
He
that.
repairs BMWs and sells them. Like he takes
Yeah.
a destroyed
Detailing
BMW.
cars to me is like not exhilarating, but I like seeing it afterwards, like from something so dirty and then nice and clean.
I like projects like that.
But you also have to understand like what you're paying for and then what your possible profit could be, because there could be problems inside like what you're storing that
Yeah.
could like destroy your project, like a part that costs something or
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta
Yeah,
understand.
I'm down for the shoveling business.
What
Running
do
Thoughts
we-
podcast shoveling incorporation.
I'm really down to wash windows too.
Washing windows.
You can wash a lot of other things.
You
than
just go to
windows.
Boston. I'm sure a bunch of companies would be able to do it.
Huh.
I love Boston. What do you guys say, Ron, about Boston? Do you like the colleges there?
Personally, no.
Do you like the sports there?
I'm not a big Wentworth fan.
Boston, I like the Celtics.
Yeah.
Do you like what do you not like about Boston?
I personally don't like hockey, so I don't watch hockey. I
Oh.
don't like the colleges they have to offer there.
We're not a huge college city over there.
No,
We
we're
have a
smart
lot of
place,
colleges.
but-
They're just minor. Colleges.
Yeah, Massachusetts is a great place for education, but like, it depends what you want to do.
Yeah.
I would never go to like a Northeastern though.
No, I wouldn't go to like a Wentworth or something like that.
Yeah, I would never.
No,
I would go to Wentworth.
I would never.
I don't know.
Never. In my
I'm
life.
not an engineering person, so I'm more of like.
Dude, that's and
graphic
Wentworth
design.
has a like industrial design, so I would.
Well,
go to
and
Wentworth.
yeah, that's like it's like it's the design for like mechanical parts.
I would
It's
go to
like-
BU. I would go to I would go to BU.
Yeah, no, I definitely would too. I mean, like honestly, like so many new people to meet there. But I don't like driving in Boston or being driven in Boston because the roads there are horrible.
Driving in Boston's trash. I would rather
Yeah,
bike
no,
or walk. Or
The
take
streets
T.
there are horrible. Like whoever designed those back in 18 whatever, it
Back
needs
in,
to
like,
be.
You have no
60.
intelligence.
Yeah,
because
I know you
designed
can
it
hear
for,
me.
like people to walk.
Yeah, I definitely. I don't know. Well, what about the T? You take the T a lot. You're a big train fan. How's the T?
I'm just a big public transportation fan. Well, the T's a work in progress. I would say now. Everyone hates on it. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
I
T
love
is
the
very good.
video of the train pulling into Boston and immediately catching on fire, and no one. It's just like everyone there is like this is a normal day occurrence or something like this. The train is just blowing up. Everyone's like, all right, time to get on the train, I guess. That's just how it
All
works.
right, I guess I'm gonna die today.
All right, this is my way to work. No, the team needs some work. Aren't they getting new trains in like 2022 or something?
They just got them. They're getting in between now and 2021.
Oh, okay.
That's it for the podcast. Thank you for watching, like, and subscribe, and we'll be here next Sunday.